right, we are here for another episode of Sports Talk Unfiltered. We're having a blast. We got a lot to talk about, man. There's a lot going on in sports. And so we're going to get to it, guys. So we're going to go ahead. All right, we see that old Cowboys fan just chimed in. Can y'all see this chat that he just put up there? That was Bishop Matthews. Y'all can't see it on the side. All right, he put it in there. I put it in there. I put it down there for you. You see it now, don't you? Yeah. Share that, Matthews. We gonna talk a little bit about the Cowboys.
There's no Cowboy Nation. It's just Cowboy, y'all
just Cowboys. All right, so we got a little Cowboys to talk about tonight. So we gonna go get right to it. First of all, we're gonna let everybody say hi. Go ahead, start from you, Tone.
Hey, how y'all doing out there? What's up?
All right, out.
Good evening, everybody.
Elliot.
Good evening, family. It's that time.
It's that time. Listen, we put on our hats tonight. We just wanted to have a hat night, so we represent our team. We wasn't supposed to do no jerseys or nothing like that, but it seemed like Howard and Elliot went all out with their jerseys and put them on. So we're going to get right to it, man. We got to talk about this game last night. We always start off with the Monday night game. And so we had the Monday night game come up. The Bills and the Titans, man, they treated us to a great game. It was a good finish on Monday Night Football with Tennessee coming away with the narrow 34-31 victory. It seemed as if the Bills quarterback Josh Allen would dice up the Titans in secondary, but they came back, man, and that thing was a good game. So we start off, man, on Monday night talking about the Bills and the Titans, man. So you guys tell me, man, we're going to start off. What was your thoughts on the game? We're going to start with you, Howard.
Man, listen, me and Tony was, at first, when he texted, or you were sending a text earlier about getting the things for our segments.
Right. And
then Tony said, wait for Monday night's game. And I forgot that them two was playing. So when he texted me that, man, I was like, okay, this should be a good game. At the beginning, I was like, oh my goodness, the Bills is they're doing everything they can to really, in a sense, lose the game to me, because they should have had more points on the board than they had. But man, when it all was said and done, what a show both them teams put on last night. Can't nobody deny that that wasn't a great game. Man, the last second of the game, I felt bad for you. I felt bad for the quarterback. I felt bad for him, man. I felt bad for him. Hey, Tony, I felt bad for him, man. But I would have did exactly what they did too. I would have went for the win. You're away. You're on the 1 yard line. This big dude normally would go ahead and put it in the end zone. But I guess the turf has something to say about that. So
What's your thoughts on the game?
Man, Monday Night Football was amazing. We couldn't have written this any better, right? You got Josh Allen throwing the ball. You got Derrick Henry running the ball. It wasn't your typical Buffalo Bills game. The Titans defense came to play ball, and it came down to 4th and inches.
It did.
Was it the quarterback or was it the coach?
Ooh,
Either
Tone,
way.
answer that.
Okay. I'm all right. I hate to bring this. Everybody's correct. This was a good game. First of all, we not giving props where props is due. Derrick Henry is a beast. Okay,
He's a
beast. That is, first of all, he is a man amongst other men. You know what I'm saying?
113 yards rushing, Tone.
Dude,
Yeah.
he 3 touchdowns. No, 113. No,
What do you have?
what? He had 100 and he had
150.
150.
Yeah. 50
Yeah.
total. Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened, the reason why they had to go for it, which I 100% agree with, is because you don't want the game to come down to a coin flip. Because at the end of the day, if they would have handed that ball off to Derrick Henry in overtime, the game was going to end because the Titans was going to score a touchdown. Plain and simple. So I don't blame the coach. The coach was right. You can't even blame Josh Allen because Josh Allen was right. If there was any fault on that play, it's that Josh Allen probably should have read that the defense had come in the outside. Exactly. He was too far inside his tackle, So going off left wasn't enough because the tackle didn't have a chance. But then the tackle didn't execute because he didn't get low enough. Y'all know in football, low man win, and he was standing straight up, and then on the end just put him down. But none of that would have mattered because Josh Allen slipped. And I believe the reason why he slips because he panicked because he saw those people right in his face as soon as he snapped the ball.
Do you think Dak? I hate to bring up Dak in this situation, but do you think Dak fumbling over the top prevented him from going over the top? Why he didn't go over the top? Why he brought
no, because the reason why I don't think that factored into it, you only go over the top when it's the end zone. It was 4th and inches, but that wasn't the end zone. It was 4th and inches, and that was like the 5-yard line.
Right.
If you go, every time you go over the top, you're gonna fumble. It's just whether or not you cross
in the
first.
end zone.
Right.
Yeah.
And so he never would have went over the top for that. Or if he did, he wouldn't have stretched the ball. He would have just tried to jump over the top.
Tuck it over the top.
Yeah,
man, that was a good game though, man.
It was an excellent game, and
It was a great game.
All props go to Allen, but all props go to Henry. Now, I'm not about that calling people king stuff, but when they call him King Henry, I can't argue because he is owning them dudes on that field.
Yeah, the boy is tough. Listen, man, we got some Dallas to get to because everybody, man, they always want to talk about this Cowboy stuff, and I'm getting sick and tired. No, look, man, I'm getting sick and tired of every time y'all win, y'all DMing me and messaging me and calling me. So we're gonna talk about it a little bit tonight. We're gonna get to it in a minute, but look, we got NBA season is opening up tonight, man. We got Nets, Bucks, then we got Lakers, Mavericks, Warriors playing tonight, man. So it's gonna be a good game. But before we get into that, some breaking news came out on Ben Simmons, and so we want to talk about that a little bit. Let's look at this right quick.
Here, and I'm sure they feel the same way because our chemistry has been excellent despite everything that's been happening in the last few months. So yeah, like I said, I don't really care.
But so are you scared that you don't want him to? You don't feel he wants to be here? You said
I don't know. I mean, he got suspended for his conduct, so I'll let you guys read into that. But I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on, honestly. I just I'm excited to play some games. I'm excited to go out and compete against other guys and, win some games.
Are you concerned there's going to be a distraction, though? Is it already a distraction?
I just say, since, the past few days, felt like, nothing really happened. We were just focused on, the guys, that are playing, that are practicing, doing our thing, having fun with each other, playing, competing with each other, talking with each other, being part of it. He hasn't bothered us at all.
In the days he was here, was he a loner?
I just said I don't care. That's his problem. I'm only focused on what we've been doing.
All right, man. Listen. Simmons, he's not activated to play game 1 versus the Pelicans. Man, y'all tell me what's going on. We know what's going on, but what do you think? I got something a little later we're gonna say, but right now, what do you think? Go ahead, Tone.
So, Ben Simmons is trying to pull from the James Harden playbook.
Except he's not fat and out of shape, but go ahead.
But the difference is James Harden did go out there. He went to practice. He did the stuff that he was supposed to do. And then he just looked fat when he got on the court. But I would say this. If you seen James Harden today, he want to be on the Nets, and he still look kind of fat to me. So I ain't even saying, he was that far out of shape last year. Maybe this just the new James Harden. Maybe he bulked up a little bit. Maybe
no, you come on now. Let's define bulk. Is that another word for overweight?
I'm just kidding.
I'm just saying, maybe that's slang. Maybe that's slang for something. I don't know. He's bulked up. Look, man, it's okay. Go ahead. Go ahead, Tony. I'm sorry.
But back to Ben. He's trying to pull from that playbook, but what he doesn't realize is that the trade market was already going to be kind of slim for him anyway, because anybody who has championship aspirations will look at what he did last year. And although every coach feels like they can be a reclamation project, they can fix what's wrong with dudes, people are like, he can't be the highest paid player on my team and he's just a regular season player that he mentally can't happen. And so by him doing this, he's even shrinking his trade odds. And so it's two things that's going on. Ben overvalues himself, and the 76ers overvalue him. But the rest of the league don't feel the same way. They don't have that value. At this point, they'd be good to get back a first-round pick and a mid-level exception type dude, because nobody wants that headache. I know if I was a fan of a team, I wouldn't want him coming to me. The only team I think right now he would work with, and that would only be if they didn't have Westbrook, would be the Lakers,
right?
Because he could fill that spot and LeBron could get his head on straight. They could use what he does bring to the table. So, but I think he's trying to pull from that James Harden playbook. But
he's not James Harden.
You're not James Harden.
You're not.
As a matter of fact, they had a chance to trade James Harden for him, and Houston said, no, we'd rather just have some picks. I don't want this guy because he is not a franchise builder.
Right. Go ahead, Howard.
Look, man, we can say all we want to say about the thing with Ben Simmons is he lacks a jumper. Period. But I will tell you this: I would want him on my team. He can defend. He definitely can defend. He can run that point. He can do that. What's the timeout for, Bish?
Okay, I want a question. You can finish your statement. Now, you say you would want him on your team, right? But would you want him as the number one player on your team, or would you want him as what? Go ahead.
He wouldn't be the number one player on the team. You know, Jason Tatum would be the number one. Jason Tatum would be the number one player. But I just believe he can mesh with another type of. I believe that he should have went. If they had anything and this was going last year, Golden State would have been the best place for him. Golden State would have been the best place for him to land because they don't need him to shoot. They do not need Ben Simmons to shoot. He can pass that ball. He can play defense. That's what they need him for. Philadelphia, man, I think, you know, ever since him and Joel Embiid been there, they've been beefing anyway. It's who's going to be the man and who is the man. We know Joel Embiid is the man. That's a big boy, and that boy can play. That's 100%. And so now all the shade is thrown at Ben because they say he practiced it in the preseason. He shoot threes in the preseason. He does that, but when it comes game time, where is he at? He don't shoot free throws well. And he's choked. And he's choked. And he's choked in big situations. He doesn't shoot free throws well.
He shoot like Ben Wallace.
Yeah, he do. He is horrible at free throws. Elliot, go ahead.
You know.
I'm sorry.
But I feel for him, man. I feel for him, man.
I don't, but go ahead, Elliot. Go ahead.
I do.
What Simmons is doing is he's trying to force Philadelphia's hand at trading him. He's at practice. He's not cooperating. Doc Rivers, he got to have control, so he had to suspend him for a game. But I think the whole point, what Ben is really missing is, it ain't that they don't want to trade him, it's what they will accept for trading him. Right now, Philadelphia is not, to me, they're not a championship team.
Okay.
They're in the area code, but they're not there. But at the same time, Philadelphia like what he at. They like their place. They're not going to just trade him for anything and set them back.
Yeah, but
they got to get a same quality player or better.
The reason we was kind of late coming on because I was taking some calls and they thinking about getting me for Ben Simmons. Hey, they thinking about getting me. Hey, listen, man, Ben Simmons right now.
They might can fit you under the salary cap.
Yeah, they get me for half, not even half of what he do, and I might will shoot as many times as he will. Look, he shot 10 times in 2 playoffs games. In the final season, he shot 10 times in 2 playoff games.
And man, you can't be paying somebody 20% of your salary cap and they won't shoot the ball. You can talk about defense all you want. Ben Simmons is nothing but a fast break player. He is a tall Russell Westbrook without Russell Westbrook's heart. Because Russell Westbrook can go 0 for 20. He is shooting 21 because he don't care. Because he said he gets paid to play basketball. He ain't worried about nobody booing him. You think he cared that people gonna boo him because he missed a shot? This dude has lost. He has the yips. I done said it before. When an athlete lose it in their head, it's really nothing you can do about that. So
Well, let me
mental
ask you a
health.
question. When did he have it? Was it in college?
No.
No.
So in college,
So did he really lose something?
He didn't.
He
Oh
don't
yeah,
have
you're right.
He don't have the yips. The yips is you had it and you can't do it no more. He ain't never shot.
So in college, he could dominate those boys.
Yeah,
so he never had to, do that. He could get to the hole every time he wanted to.
And they didn't play 8 and 1 games.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well,
but
that's crazy. That's crazy. All right, we're going to play something called Play the Field. So we're going to have a couple questions for you guys, and then we're going to get into some Cowboy stuff. But right now, we're going to talk about we're going to take the field or we're going to take the player. So what my question is now, we got this game coming up. The NBA season is opening up. Look, this is the good time of the year for sports. You got the World Series going on. You got the NBA season, and you got the thick of the NFL going on. What is hockey doing right now? Do anybody know?
Oh, they started.
Just playing. They just started.
Yeah.
They
just started.
They just started.
Oh, they just started for real?
Yeah.
Go Vegas.
How many African Americans play in hockey right now?
It's probably about 6.
Until they get 7, I ain't watching. Well, look, I can't watch hockey. I'm sorry. Look, y'all ain't gonna say what I'm gonna say. I'm not watching hockey. I will listen. When we had if we talk hockey and it ain't about a fight, something wrong. So we did something wrong.
Right.
Listen. All right. So look, we gonna talk about the Lakers Warriors coming up. But what I want to do is out of the West, do you take the field or do you take the Lakers? Anybody?
The field.
Ooh. You
The
take
Lakers.
the
I'm
field.
not taking the Lakers. The Lakers too old, man. The Lakers are too old.
They
And it's gonna be-
Take your hat off and say that.
They are built.
Hey, take your hat off and say that. That was a homer statement. Okay, you say they what? Put your hat back on though.
They too old, man.
They too old.
And how?
They too old, Bishop.
Man, come on.
It takes
man.
experience to win the championship. Come on now.
Come on, man.
Howard, LeBron is the old. Well, actually, Carmelo. They the old dudes. Everybody else are in their 30s, but every team that's winning is winning with some dudes in their 30s, man. And then you say they too old, but then in the same breath we talk about Tampa
Your
Bay
opinion,
with Tom Brady and
your
his senior
opinion. The
citizen.
Lakers are old, and you're gonna see it during the season. I'm telling you.
No,
Watch.
you right. You are gonna see it during the season because those old men gonna take days off. But you know when they not gonna take time
That's
off?
the whole point.
In the playoffs. And when the playoffs come, old turns into experience because it turns into a half-court game. It turns into wisdom, and then the best team is gonna win. I'm telling you right now, everybody is playing their perfect position. You got Dwight Howard and what's the big boy that jumped? DeAndre Jordan. They don't have to play big minutes. They're gonna be out there and they out there to adjust shots. Then you
I don't
got
know why
Carmelo.
you mentioned DeAndre Jordan. He's a bust. He's old now. Mention somebody else other than DeAndre, man.
No, dudes. So unlike you, I did watch the preseason games because I like to know what I'm talking about when I get up here and say stuff. So what they did was they played everybody except their stars. Like they would play Anthony Davis, they would play Westbrook, but they played them with a bunch of different lineups. And I'm telling you, the role that DeAndre Jordan
I got TV too. I watch sports all the time.
And did you watch him catch 3 lobs in a row, showing that he
cares?
got his?
That's all he can do is catch lobs. I don't care about no
That's
lobs, man.
all they need him to do, Howard. That's all they need him to do. If
me
Ben
somebody-
Simmons would roll to the hole and catch a lob, we wouldn't be having this conversation about him.
He ain't got to
But
roll.
anyway,
He'll drive
back
to the
what I
hole.
was
It
saying.
don't matter.
Yeah, and then pass
They
it because
old,
he don't
man.
want to get fouled. Whatever.
Sorry.
I take the Lakers, and here's why.
They old, man.
I don't think
that's your opinion. You take it.
they're going to have the best record in the league. I still think somebody like Utah,
Phoenix,
maybe Phoenix, because I feel like those teams are going to be playing for it. But at the end of the day, I think the Lakers going to rest guys. They're not going to do like they normally do. And when it gets to the playoffs, when it matters,
I don't care what they rest.
Recipe to
to
success.
the playoffs, you know who we will be seeing? The Lakers. You know who we won't be seeing? Them fake leprechauns. Because I have them right now picked as my 7th seed. Period.
Hey, it's all good. They was a 7th seed last year. What you saying?
They won it, though. They won the title. Oh, they made it to the. Oh,
What you saying? Did the Lakers win the title?
no.
Not last year.
That's all I gotta
Hey,
say.
Hey, come on in there, Elliot. Come on in there. Let me interrupt him, Elliot, so we can
Come
go.
on.
Let me interrupt him. What do you think, Lakers or the field? What do you think?
Definitely the Lakers. The Lakers.
He's a Laker fan,
They're
bitch.
gonna
Wait.
they're
I
gonna
didn't say
defeat
championship.
Utah in the
I thought we
conference
were talking
finals to
about.
go on.
No,
West.
Lakers. We talking about the West. We talking about the West. So he.
We talking about the West.
We
I
talking
didn't
about
say
the
championship. I said West.
Oh, you didn't say championship?
Lakers or the field. We talking about Lakers or the field. West. Out of the West.
The Lakers, of course.
Right.
I mean, they're gonna win it all.
All right,
Yeah,
I understand.
okay,
we'll
well,
talk about that next time. I understand.
If you give me that,
Unless,
if you give me the whole league, I got the field, bro. Because it ain't no way I'm gonna take them over everybody, over Brooklyn, or just sheer odds. Brooklyn,
They only got to beat
it's
one
too
of those.
many.
what?
Hey, Bishop.
Yeah.
This dude is a Washington whatever team fan. He said they gonna win the division in Dallas too. So come on, man.
What, I don't understand.
Come on.
Explain. I don't understand. What do you mean?
He said Dallas was gonna win the division.
Who?
I mean, the Washington was gonna win the division.
Oh, you talking
They
about
in the
Elliot
hole.
now? Oh, you talking about
Oh yeah, I
Elliot?
did
I'm
pick.
talking about
I did
Elliot.
pick
Oh,
Washington
He's a
to win
Laker
the division.
fan,
Oh,
man.
I'm sorry. Let me. Say what you gotta say
They won it
then.
last year.
Say it with your chest. Go
They
ahead.
won the champ. They won it last year.
Who did who?
They won the division last year.
Man, we not
followed
talking about last year.
up? And this year ain't over.
All right, man.
Hey,
Y'all,
bruh.
hey, look. Go
Hey,
ahead.
bro, Hakuna Matata. That's all.
Yeah, that's over. That's over. I
Put your behind in the
think.
past, bro.
Hey, look, man. The Lakers are the field. I think Lakers gonna take the West.
You take Lakers,
Yeah.
Bishop.
And the West. Who do you take in the West?
Yeah.
Who I take in the West?
Who do
Who,
you take
who,
in the
who
West?
was the second team that Tony mentioned? The Utah Jazz.
You take the Utah Jazz over the Lakers?
Yes.
When
Yes.
the
Lakers gonna
playoffs
beat
come,
them in 6.
the Utah Jazz are the classic I'm going to play hard every night team, and that's great. They play everybody all year
Listen.
round, but when the playoffs come, they don't have enough to stop
Who are
those
their
other
two?
boys.
Who are their two stars, Howard?
Who you think they took? But listen,
That
hold the
sounds like you
mention.
don't know when you asking me a question now. Come on now. Who they two stars, Howard? Well, Tony, you know who they two stars.
It's Spider
Yo.
Mitchell and Rudy Gobert. But here's the problem.
You can't
Now-
go
Rudy
in.
Gobert ain't no
Now-
star to
now-
me. Don't
now,
mention.
what I-
He a
what I
good
will
defensive
say
player.
is
He ain't the
this.
star.
What I
But
will
listen.
say is this: if you watch them games this year, Rudy Gobert has already hit a few jumpers, and he's taking them regularly. And he also hit a couple threes in the
That's
preseason.
all good. They
So-
be third. They be the third seed. Listen, listen. That's all good. They
What I'm
not beating the
saying
Lakers.
is, if he can do that, that's gonna open up because I do
Listen.
like the way they play basketball.
Listen, in the
If he
NBA,
can do it, Tony. If he can do it, I agree with you.
in the
I agree
NBA,
with you.
listen, you gotta have stars. Very seldom do the team win the championship with a Jason Tatum. I'm sorry, and a what Jalen too? Very seldom. Listen, I'm not saying
Who
this,
ain't the star?
this is not a. This
Who
is
ain't the
not.
star? You better pull back on that.
Jason
Tatum is a
Tatum.
star.
He's a star, but he's not an all-star. He a star.
He-
I
He's
ain't
not
talking
an
about,
all-star.
I ain't talking about if you make the all-star team. I don't mean that. I'm talking about and the way we consider
Bishop,
all-star.
Bishop,
Jason Tatum is good.
Bishop,
He ain't top 10.
Bishop. He's young and he's there. He's coming. It don't even matter what
he
you
young. He there. He coming.
He's
But he ain't
there.
an all-star. We
He's
agree.
there.
Listen, you gotta have two
Ask Kevin
all-stars.
Durant what he said. Ask KD.
Listen, man, you
Now,
named
you
the
know
last. You named the last championship that didn't have just at least two stars. Maybe you can say Detroit.
That's it. But I don't think you need two. Last year, I would say you just need one who
Okay.
will take over, and then you need the supporting cast to
Yeah,
all
but
play their
if
role really
KD
well.
had his other star, they wouldn't have won that championship.
They would have.
No,
No,
They do
sir. No, sir. If
you saying the Nets? He said
if
the Nets would have
I'm
won.
saying if the Nets had all their players,
They would have won it.
Right, that's my point. So you really, it's
I
still.
agree.
So my point is, you still need stars. It's just that they went up with another team with one star. It was one star
No, they
against
had
one
James
star.
Harden. They had Harden. He was hurt.
James Harden
James
was
hurt.
the
James
fat.
hurt.
out of shape James Harden. Not out of
He
shape.
wasn't out of shape. He had a
Not out of shape.
hamstring.
Before he got hurt, before he got hurt,
you
he
right.
was in the talk
I
for
stand
being.
corrected. I stand corrected, Tony. He did have a hamstring problem, but I don't stand to correct it. He still was out of shape. Both things can be true at the same time. hey, Elliot, both things can be true at the same time. Look, let's go, guys. We gotta go. We gotta get to this Dallas stuff. I gotta feel weak. All right, next one. Nets or the field?
Oh man.
Nets or the field? Nets or the field?
Ooh,
I don't even know what
Man.
the
The
who is
Nets.
about.
The Nets.
Yeah, the
I
Nets.
got the field.
You
We
got
need
the
to
field.
go Irving.
I can hold, and I can tell
you
you
got to
why.
work with the field, man.
I can tell you
I
why.
want the
In
field
West.
too, Tony.
Oh, you know what? I'm not thinking about them Bucks. You know what? It's gonna be hard for them. Them Bucks are gonna be tough, man.
Right.
You talking about the Bucks?
They
The
always
Bucks are gonna
tough.
be tough. The Bucks.
Yeah.
You
gonna
better
be
look
tough.
at Miami, man.
Miami
Yeah.
gonna
You
be
worried
tough.
about the Bucks?
Miami gonna be
So,
tough to you
this-
there. Yeah,
this is
Miami
why-
gonna be tough.
This is why I'm gonna take the field. I do have the Nets as my favorite, but if you giving me the field, you got to figure they got a better chance because number one, the rest of the teams except for Philly don't have a head case that they dependent on, and regardless of what anybody says, Kyrie Irving is a head case. People looking at this vaccine is the only thing.
He was a
No.
head case before then.
He was a head case. He took
Yeah.
some personal time last year to go spend time with his family. Who
After
does
being
that?
off for 3 months.
You know what I'm saying? Who does that?
But that's
And
how
then-
he still think the earth flat too, though. So I mean,
Right,
we ain't
right.
even really gotta talk about that.
Exactly.
He's
So
weird.
what I'm saying is you can't depend on him
Look at Elliott.
to be there when it matters. And then with James Harden and with KD, as much as and I didn't like James Harden's game before, but last year
Hey,
James
he-
Harden showed
if
me
he
that he
still-
could
if
play.
he still do that,
he
he
told me
ball.
he showed me he could play a very
Tony,
good team
I'm
game
with you.
that I
I'm with
really
you, Tony.
enjoyed.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he is getting older now, and once hamstrings start to happen, they tend to keep happening. And then KD,
Especially on
the way
heavy-
he plays, he's still slight. So there's a potential for him to get hurt. And then when you talk about the rest of the people around him, the stars that they brought in to be around him, they ain't spring chickens neither, Howard. So if the Lakers old, let's look at the only difference is they have more young
No,
people.
they way
than
younger than the Lakers. Stop that, Tony.
No.
Stop
No,
it.
no.
Stop it.
They
They're way
have
younger
more-
than the Lakers. Man.
No, Howard.
Come on,
they
stop
have
that.
more young players
Right,
than the
Howard,
Lakers
but they
have.
got
But the
LeBron
people they
James.
depend on. Hold on. So they depend on Millsap, Aldridge, Blake Griffin. They brought in Javon. Dude, these guys are old too. What are you talking about?
Who-
So what I'm saying,
They got
these
the
are the
best
guys
player in
that
the world, man. They got the best player in the world.
Howard.
You don't say no, Howard. It's a
Howard,
fact.
no. So you use one argument, and we can have this argument about who the best player in the world is. But
No, you can't.
regardless
No,
of
you
that,
cannot.
Let's say
No, you cannot.
let's say the Lakers got the second
No,
best
you
player in the
cannot.
world.
Well,
No, you
Howard
cannot.
is the best player.
Okay.
What you say,
Who's the
Elliot?
best player? Who
I
is the best?
actually-
And you just asked me that question. I'm gonna answer for you then. Kevin Durant is the best player in the world, hands down.
Elliot, why you laughing? What you think?
I know that they won the championship, right?
They ain't got nothing to do with it.
But who do you think the best player in the world is?
It's LeBron
You
James.
better not name the problem.
Lord, I ain't
It's
got no.
LeBron James.
Y'all, nah.
They didn't win the
I'm a
championship
LeBron. Listen,
One season removed from being the champion.
I'm a LeBron fan.
Oh, and wait, let's not forget, LeBron was
They
the
be the
front
best in
runner
the
for the
world, man.
MVP last year before he got hurt.
LeBron, listen,
Exactly.
I'm a LeBron fan. LeBron is not the best player in the league.
Listen.
Now,
here's the
I will
here's the
say
only-
that
He
Kevin
might be
Durant
top-
will win
top
MVP
five.
this year.
No,
You say
he's
what?
1 or 2.
Who?
LeBron is 1 or 2. I'll go with the KD
1 or 2.
argument, but there's nobody else in the league better than LeBron James. He is the only person in the league. He has one flaw in his game, and that's the free throw line. But that's it. He makes everybody better. Who else on that list that you about to say has led the league in scoring?
No, we
Led
talking.
the
No,
league in
we ain't
assists?
talking about is he the GOAT. We all want to hit no led the league. When did he lead the league in scoring?
He was leading the league in assists before
I
he
ain't
got
say-
hurt last year.
I ain't talking about assists.
I-
I'm talking about scoring.
I
That
was
might have
more-
been.
I
That
was-
might have been 9 years ago. We
I was
talking.
going-
We talking about
I was-
right
wait.
there. I understand.
I was going
You
through his
was getting
accolades.
ready. You was going to give me run down his whole history.
Correct.
I'm not disagreeing
So-
that he's a great player.
So
But
y'all
LeBron-
can't. You can't tell me. You can't tell me that you don't watch the games and see that LeBron James is trying his best to make everybody else get in there first. But when it come down time to it, when the playoffs start, that's when he puts up big numbers. When he sees that his team can't do it, he puts up big numbers. That's what LeBron James does. He is the ultimate team player.
Yeah, he did that last year.
Listen.
He got hurt last year, Howard.
No, he was hurt last year. Listen,
he was hurt.
Tony, can we say? Elliot, can we say 3? Can we give him 3?
No, 2 at the worst.
Okay. 2? If we give him 3, who are you gonna put in front of him?
He gonna try to put Giannis up there, and I'm telling you right now, man.
Hey, man. Giannis is a beast, man. Giannis is a beast, man. Giannis is a beast.
I know. I get it. Giannis's game is still incomplete, though. Because to me, here's the thing. Giannis would only
he is incomplete, Tony. But he's
elevated, Tony.
Listen, man, this dude in the same year won Defensive Player of the Year and MVP.
Cap. Because he won Defensive Player of the Year. No, they gave it to him.
Who was it?
They gave it to him. First of all,
who was it?
Draymond had a year. Oh no, so y'all don't be watching. Oh my God.
You gonna mention Draymond in the same year that?
No. I'm talking about defense. But
I'm talking about defense.
Right, Draymond.
You can't win Defensive Player of the Year. Y'all win 12, 13, 14 games. How many years did he?
Joel Embiid.
Now Joel Embiid is tough.
Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard.
No, not
all
Kawhi.
Of those guys.
Not Kawhi.
All of those guys.
Not Kawhi.
No.
I'm talking about in the year that Giannis won. I ain't talking about no career. In the year that Giannis
about last year.
What Kawhi? You can't win Defensive Player of the Year playing 40-something games. You can't play 40 games and win the place. Didn't he? Listen, man, come on.
That was the year before.
Come on
that
now.
He played. That was the year before that he played.
Did Giannis win it last year? He won it the year before, didn't he?
He won it the year before.
Right. So the year before, when Giannis won it, Kawhi played 15 games. Look, that's it. Kawhi played 17 games that year. Look, man, we can debate the Giannis thing, but Giannis do have holes. But I'm just saying.
I think James
Harden. The boy bad though.
If I was starting a team,
if James lose 15 pounds, I'll say he number 3 too. But he can't be number 3. He can't be number 3 and be.
I'll give you that.
He can't be 3 and be 240 at his joint. He can't be 3.
Yeah, I give you that. I go. All
right, we gotta go. Listen, there's a person on here named Prophetess Lowry. She like James, and I'm just saying. I'm seeing the comments. I'm gonna put it up there so y'all can see it. But I'm just saying I like you. But don't make any more silly comments like that, or we got. She said Mr. James. She thought he was number 1. Tone. She agreed with you is what I'm saying. All right. We gotta go, guys. Man, we spent too much time on that. Let's talk about this real quick.
You don't need to talk about the Cowboys.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna talk. I'm going to because it's in his segment, but. I want to talk about this. Cam Newton got vaccinated. And they talking about teams trying to Sam Cam. Now, who y'all think should pick Cam Newton up? I know who I think.
That football.
Go ahead. I want Elliot. Tony, let Elliot answer this one. Go ahead, Elliot.
I don't want Showtime in Washington. We gonna stay with politicians.
What they say in Game of Thrones? A girl has no name.
Listen, I think the Steelers should pick him up.
No.
What you talking about?
I think he'll work great with Tom.
He will be. You know. So I'm going to say a team that y'all gonna say I'm crazy, but I'm telling you right now, if they had him, I would pick them to be probably a title contender.
Who?
And that's the Cleveland Browns.
Well, you could have said. No.
You know what?
No. And here's why. They have, and once they running backs get healthy again, they have the best tandem at running back.
Yes, sir.
When you add, first of all, you already have the threat of the run. Then you add the threat of Cam. Then you have those receivers and those tight ends on the outside. They have 2 good receivers in Hooper and Njoku. They still got Higgins and Odell. And once Landry get back, that's 3. I'm just saying, I think they would be a really good team with Cam at the quarterback.
Go ahead, Elliot. What do you think? Oh, you say you already said you don't want him in Washington.
We don't want him in Washington. But I like that
Who you
theory
want
Tony
there?
got though.
Listen. Truth be told, y'all might not have a team all together the way stuff going down in Washington anyway. You might go expansion somewhere. I don't know, y'all. Y'all might be an expansion.
Season ain't over. How
For
are you
real.
talking too soon?
With the way y'all do it, they gonna ask Magic Johnson about y'all.
Right. Y'all about to get Donald Sterling
Y'all
over
about to
there.
get Donald Sterling over there. Washington, y'all ready to lose. Y'all might lose y'all team, man. They might let y'all go somewhere, man. Y'all got a lot of stuff, man, going on over there.
Crazy.
A team has no
It's a
city.
long season. It ain't over yet.
Oh,
You
bro,
keep
but
saying it's a
you're
long
right. The
season.
investigation ain't over either.
Y'all, that investigation ain't over either. What you talking about, y'all? You think John Gruden might hold a press conference next week on y'all?
He
Y'all
about
ain't-
to sing
Yes,
like
sir.
Michael
Y'all-
Music.
y'all-
I'm trying
y'all-
to.
Hey, look, now, the more I keep listening to it, the more I think they made him the fall guy and all this stuff.
Oh, bro.
Can you imagine 650,000 emails? What's getting ready to come out in Washington?
Bruh.
Yeah.
It's
And they telling
about to
them
go
folks
down.
they need to let them emails out
Yes,
so
sir. They
people can
pushing
see.
for him too.
Nah,
Y'all
they can't
cheerleaders
let-
and
they-
everybody. Y'all cheerleaders over there again. Boom, boom, rah. They everything.
No,
No
the
discrimination.
cheerleaders. Look, the cheerleaders part of what's gonna take them down because
Yes,
they
sir.
talking about them photo
That's
shoots
what's
when
gonna
they
take
had
them
them
down.
out there.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, bro. Oh, it's about to go
It's
down.
about to- Hey, Ellie, are you gonna still root for them?
Yeah, I don't have to be associated with the organization, the team. Play
Yeah,
on
they
the
about
team.
to change the name and everything. They're gonna be different colors. They're gonna be red, white, and blue.
Yeah,
They-
they are.
Hey, Tony.
They called it.
Tony.
They're gonna be the DC
Tony.
presidents. or something.
Yeah. Go ahead, Howard.
Tony, give me a new name for that expansion team in DC. I need a new name.
Yeah, the DC presidents. That's what they about to be. The DC presidents.
Dead.
Now-
We're gonna take
now-
that
look.
into consideration, Tony.
Now that other guy's out, we can associate him with presidents again.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
crazy, man. All right, man.
Oh, I'm
look,
sorry.
Let's
Wrong
get.
show.
Yeah. Let's shake my head. All right, look, guys. Let's get into some segments. We gonna get with Howard's heroes. He's gonna talk about what was his best people performance over the weekend. Let's get into it.
Thinking of Craig Kimbrell with the Braves.
Listen, y'all, this was crazy. The Atlanta Braves, out of nowhere, have done it again. They done walked off on the leading Dodgers who's supposed to win the championship. They done did it again. They did it twice to them. Something is not right. What is going on? I don't know what's happening, Bishop. I don't know what's happening, Tony. I don't know what's happening, Elliot. The Atlanta Braves? Come on. They balling though, y'all. They balling. The Braves are balling. I know they got to go to LA, but they balling. Walk off is look at this here. That star. Isn't that star beautiful? Do y'all see this? New England and Dallas. Do y'all see this? Now behold the Lamb, the precious Lamb of God. Did y'all see that? Come on, y'all. Them Cowboys is no joke. There is no joke. There is no joke. Come on, everybody. Y'all come on with us. Come on with us. Come on with us. Come on and chime in with us. Y'all. We need y'all. Man, this game here. Hey, Tony, I didn't even know what to say about this game, bro. I thought this was going to be a great game. But, man, that dude again did what he does. And I see why, Tony, you got him where he at to that. But I'll let you do that segment. Somebody say Jackson. And I ain't talking about President Jackson. But he might be running for president. Jackson. No joke, man. I'm done, Bishop.
All right. We got Howard Heroes. Hey, look, what we want to do, anything y'all want to talk about on that? Listen, this is where the Cowboys part come in at. Since it was in Howard's thing. Listen, man, we talked last week about these Cowboys, man. Y'all think they're a Super Bowl team? You still feel that way?
I told you they are a Super Bowl team with a JV coach. And it's going to come a time where he's going to do something. This man gets paid millions of dollars to coach a football team, and he didn't know what down it was in the most crucial play in the game. He didn't know what down it was. Howard,
They won though.
that is unacceptable. They won despite him. Somebody probably reached over and slapped him. What are you doing? Come on, Howard. How you not know what down it is at the most crucial time in the game? That's just one of many. Listen, I was listening to people talk on it, and they were like, I've been watching the games with 3 games on, and I ain't even had the sound on to that game. And I can look and say, Mike McCarthy messing up. They don't even have to be looking at it to see that what he's doing is wrong. And I'm telling you, Howard, it's going to come a time where it's going to bite you.
Hey,
it almost beat you in this game.
Yeah, they are the best team with the worst coach I ever seen.
That's right. It just goes to show that if you have good coordinators, you don't need a good head coach.
They have phenomenal coordinators, but it's gonna bite. Go ahead. What you say? Contender, Super Bowl contender, Elliot?
Definitely, still Super Bowl contender. That's what championship teams are made of. They went into New England. We didn't have no Tom Brady, but Belichick is still there, and they still came out with a tough win. It wasn't easy, but they did it. But that's what championship teams do.
Man, that was a great take from a Washington fan. That was,
right, it's surprising.
That's
it
surprising.
hurt.
That was phenomenal. I mean, that was worthy of an applause. I wish I could figure that out.
He said something nice about the team that's gonna have their owner next year.
He did. He did.
Hey.
He did. We proud of you. All right, Howard, you want to say something about the Cowboys?
Hey, look, man. Look, they like this was saying, man. Like you said, last year we probably would have lost that game, Bishop. They probably would have hands down lost that game. But you know what they're doing? They're setting up our offensive coordinator to be the head coach. It's just that simple.
He won't last that
McCarthy
long.
be there for a minute.
No,
that's what's going to happen.
He won't. He gone. He gone next year.
He gonna have to get fired this year.
Yeah, he gonna have to get fired.
Unless McCarthy get fired this year.
Yeah.
Oh, he gone.
Nope.
He gone.
No. He's not going
this
anywhere.
This is the Jerry Jones perfect setup. Jerry Jones always try to hire coaches he can control.
He can control McCarthy.
Yeah.
He can control him. So
so
he'll take the good
with the bad as long as he can control.
The coordinator is gone though. He gonna order after this year. If y'all lose like in the first round or something, he got to fire McCarthy to keep him. That would be the only way. If McCarthy coach next year, y'all coordinator gone.
He gone, dude. I'm telling you right now. Every place that's looking for a coach, they gonna call him first.
They'll call him first, and so that means if y'all don't win a Super Bowl, if you don't do all that next year, y'all be back to 5-5. All right, let's see what's going on.
Because McCarthy gonna call plays.
Because McCarthy gonna call plays, and y'all not gonna have that coordinator y'all got there. Because hey, all of y'all coordinators are good though. Not just him. Y'all gotta. If that's McCarthy, though, he put together a good staff. You got to give him credit for that. But man, he's a horrible coach, man. He's a horrible.
Well,
man.
Well, you know, he used to be a good coach, man. I don't know what's going on, bro. Maybe he's just been out of the business too long.
It seemed like
he was good in Green Bay.
It seemed like he always have over the top quarterbacks.
Aaron Rodgers. He had Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers make every coach look good.
And that seems to be in that category too. That is a phenomenal. Matter of fact, I think that and Lamar might be running neck and neck for that MVP.
I still got Lamar here.
Yeah, I still got Lamar too. But it might be
running neck
and neck. All right, let's go.
Only because he's doing more with less.
Right. Go ahead, Howard.
Man, that ain't got nothing to do with it. But he's doing more with less. So what? My man just came off one of the worst injuries ever.
Valuable.
One of the worst injuries ever.
And so, he get the MVP. When they start giving you maybe he can get comeback player.
You know what I'm
saying? When do we start giving you the MVP? Because you come back from a good injury, a bad injury.
At the end of the year, we shall see. That's all I got to say. Keep it going, man.
That's true. We keep it going. All right, we go with Elliot. Elliot got some surprises. We go with Elliot's surprises. He's going to tell us what surprised him over this week. Let's get to it.
It won't be Washington.
set up. We set up for the game of the week, 2-1 versus 4-1, and it didn't look like it. The Ravens totally controlled this game. I don't even think the Chargers showed up. From the West Coast to the East Coast, they slept. They never was in this game. I think the Ravens sent a statement. I am the Super Bowl contender. Finally, after 20 games, a trip to London, a field goal, and now the 20-game win streak has been snapped. The Jaguars has a win in the car. Wow. Did they not see this coming? Diggs does it again. 6 straight games with an interception. One to take it to the house. To put the game almost out of reach. But then on the next play, he gave it back. But what good teams do, they gel together. The Cowboys took Belichick down.
All right, we got his Elliott surprises. Any one of y'all want to talk about any one of these tonight? Any one of these? I think that Trayvon Diggs thing, man. I think that boy is balling, man.
First of all, Trayvon Diggs got better stats than a whole lot. He got more receiving stats than a bunch of receivers in the league right now. So, and he played defense. He already got more touchdowns.
Let me ask y'all a question.
He got more touchdowns than a couple of receivers.
Defensive player of the year. Would you take Trayvon Diggs or the field?
Right now, Trayvon Diggs, hands down.
Yeah, but the field is so many players.
I said right now.
And actually, the only reason why I wouldn't say it is because of Collins and the Cardinals. He's already got 10 sacks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a hard thing to do, man.
Trayvon, he getting the play.
He had 5 in one game, man. That's
impressive.
Hey,
that's impressive.
That's impressive. Very impressive.
But I still think Trayvon is the lead.
No.
Right
I
now,
do
Trayvon
too. But you gave me the
Trayvon
field.
is
Yeah. I didn't say he was leading. If he was leading, you'd be like, yeah, but the field, that's a lot.
I'm almost taking that in any discussion.
Yeah, almost. Except other than the Lakers. Other than the Lakers.
In the West, yeah.
In the West. All right, come on, let's get to it. We got Tony's top 5. He gonna give us a top 5 ranked NFL team. What he think? Let's get to it.
That was number
1. That's still funny. All right. So we're gonna start. Remember, we're talking about my top 5 for this week. So I'm gonna start first with a team that I just gave. They're still my number 2 because you smiling over there. But I would have them higher. But my number 1 concern is that head coach. But I can't deny what Dak was doing. Even when Zeke in the running game didn't show up this week, Dak and CeeDee Lamb, that's a bad man too. We don't give CeeDee Lamb enough credit. That's a bad boy. All right, now we got the Baltimore Ravens.
No, this season, Cowboys and Arizona play each other.
Yeah. Oh, and we'll see. But I do want to give a shout out to a team that I never expect to talk about in the top anything. And let's give a shout out to the Bengals being 4-2, man. They putting it together this year.
They are.
Yeah. They are quiet 4-2.
Quietly doing.
They are quiet 4-2, so it's good.
That boy Joe Burrow is showing he's nice.
He better than Baker.
He is.
Way better than Baker Mayfield.
That was for you, Howard. Don't agree with us.
Hey, do you know that Joe Burrow has the highest quarterback rate against the blitz of any quarterback in the league? Wow. That's including Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Jackson, Allen. That boy's good. All right, we had a good show, man. It was a phenomenal show again tonight. We're just growing and getting better every week. Last word, Elliot. You got the last word tonight. Go ahead and give us 2 minutes of an encouraging word and take us out of here.
Wow, with everything that's going on, man, we got to put family first. When it comes, life is like a game, and you juggling like 5 balls. You got work, family, health, friends, and spirit. Work is like a bouncing ball. It drop, it bounce right back. But the rest of them, they're like glass. If you drop them, you can't fix them. It's damaged. You got to understand that. Work hard, do what you got to do during the day, so at the end of the day, you can spend time with family. Family is what matters the most.
Man, we appreciate that, family. That's always good. We thank you guys. Thank you so much for telling us it's a great show. Sister Rita, we appreciate that so much, guys. We'll see you guys again on next Tuesday night, 9 o'clock p.m. Let people know that we have good sports talk. Sports talk.